Ask not what we all be can do for you. Ask what you can do for we all be.
We is under him on the one and only brother Joe Johnson.
Joey Johnson.
Joey Johnson. Okay, what's your name, your organization?
The organization is, there's two of them for myself. One of them is the Stop Mass Incarceration Network, which you can get at by going to stopmassincarceration.net. And the other organization is Revolution Newspaper, which is RevCom, REVCOM.us, US.
So what brings you down to St. Louis or Ferguson, Rev?
Well, what brings us out here is a heroic uprising of the people that's gone on here for the last almost 2 weeks now. That's what's commanded the respect and the admiration and the love of people all over the country and even all over the world. And in places like Ankara, Turkey, and in Gaza, in the West Bank, and the West Bank of the Palestinian people have been doing things to protest and show their support. Imagine everything they're suffering, the Palestinian people, and yet they're sending a clenched fist in there and sending tweets to the people of Ferguson, telling them how to deal with things like the tear gas coming down on them. But this is all about, man, a whole epidemic of police terror, mass incarceration, and what we call the criminalization of a generation. Some of us have been working on this month of resistance against mass incarceration, police terror, even before, sadly, even before Michael Brown was murdered. This is a month of resistance that's been called for, by Cornel West and Carl Dix. I know you know who Cornel West is, and Carl Dix is a representative of the Revolutionary Communist Party. So they're coming from very, very diverse perspectives. One is a revolutionary Christian, and the other one's a revolutionary communist, you know. But they're getting down together for this month of resistance and calling for it to happen in cities across the country, and definitely needs to happen in Ferguson and in St. Louis. Because people, like I said, y'all are at the center of the world because you stood up. You stood up against police terror and mass incarceration. We've been waiting a long time for that. And so we were proud to come here and stand with you. You know, we've been slandered as outsiders, but like you and I were talking before, there ain't no outsiders in the struggle for justice, you know. Myself, I believe the whole system's got to be swept away through revolution. And I say to people, imagine Ferguson's all over the country. Imagine this empire being in trouble all over the planet like it is right now, you know, and having a shaky grip, you know. That's why they want to beat down this rebellion, is because they don't want other people that are suffering in the same conditions around the country to be inspired by this rebellion that's happened here in Ferguson. So I'm proud to be here standing with y'all. I want to say this is what we all need to be doing, and let's step it up.
Brother Joe Johnson, we thank you. Joey Johnson, we thank you so much. In the words of great Duke, we love you madly. Keep producing and pushing.
Same to you, brother. Same to you.
Thank you, man.